If you're going through a breakup or the relationship is stuck, this is probably going to hit. I gave a reading last week to a human design projector who's going through relationship difficulties. What came up was like level identity deep. We got into why she feels stuck, what's going on beneath the surface, and why her partner's feeling the way that he's feeling in life. And honestly, if you're questioning yourself in the relationship and the relationship is not evolving, I'm sure you'll see a lot of yourself in this reading. Definitely stay through to the end. And if you want to do one-on-one coaching with me, take a look at the link below. Enjoy the program. You are a self-projected projector. That's fascinating. Have you ever seen you're very stuck? Okay, well there you go. God bless you for saying that because you know what you have to do, Nikki. You already know this. You have to speak it out. Not even for somebody else. I mean, sure, you can talk it out with me. You could talk it out with your friends, with if you're in a relationship, with your best friends, everybody in your life. You could do that, but the actual process of you declaring aloud to yourself you are stuck is exactly what you need to get unstuck. Do you get my drift? By the way, have you ever seen your chart before? Because this is it. Okay, you've seen this before? You know you're human. Oh, you've not. Wow, unbelievable. You're a very rare type. There's only like 0.5% of people in the world that have your design. It's extremely rare. Uh-huh. Yes, Messenger. We need to mute that. Sorry, let me mute this. It's noise. Okay, so... What exactly are you stuck with right now, my dear? I'm going through a divorce with someone who doesn't want it. What's his birthday, Nikki? Yeah, but you do actually know how to navigate it. I'll call you out on that one. He's born 1989, so a couple of snakes. It's not bad. And he's born at the Libra. I know that birthday a lot, actually. He's born at the Libra Scorpio cusp. So what's his deal? Does he like to gamble? What caused the breakup? Okay, good. Because he carries that gate 28, which likes to take risk. It is here to take risk. It's here to also push through a struggle. Lifestyle and anger issues. Got it. I wonder what his design is. Let me look. Nikki. '21st of October. Okay, he doesn't have his son. He has his son in gate 50. Yeah, I could see where he... We have to have some empathy, right? Because he's got a lot of talent and his talent gets projected on a lot. I could see him even being up in his head, maybe more so than you. But his presence is really seen. He's here to have these disciplines and these rhythms and routines, and his aura is very open and enveloping, as opposed to your aura. It's very focused and penetrating. So you're really here to help guide him so that he can establish order and structure within the group or the community. He has a natural gift for creating systems, right? Systems and rules and productivity. But he deals with the lack of self-confidence and unworthiness. That, may I add, you do as well. You do as well. So you both have that same thing going on. And you know what also I don't like? I mean, okay, he has the fear of responsibility, but his son is emphasizing in this lifetime that he's here to establish responsibilities for society. Okay? So he's the gate of values. He's here to establish values and responsibilities, dictate the rules so that society survives. And that talent of his is very recognizable. We recognize him, his aura. It's designed to be recognized and seen. Now he has a lot of limitations. Okay, so if he's not setting boundaries, or he's exceeding his boundaries all the time, from time to time, right? That leads to disorganization and confusion, not proper planning. Okay, he's here. He wants to bring lasting changes to the world, but there's a limitation, and that limitation comes out with setting proper boundaries and guidance. His North Node is in Pisces, where I apologize if I'm going too much into him, but I think it helps for you to understand his design as well. So it's not just, I don't know what the hell is going on, but you can clearly see what his mechanics are and where he's conditioned to think, to believe certain things. Because we need to, it's important for you to understand that, where he's coming from. We don't always understand what he's thinking, why he's reacting in a certain way. You're both non-emotional, which is great, but you're both have very open spleens. Now, he fears that the past mistakes will repeat themselves over and over again. He's here to learn from his past mistakes so that he can set up the right structures. Okay, but to live, again, it's his mind thinking that it's always going to turn out this way. There's nothing I can do to avoid it turning out this way, right? And then on top of that, he fears failure, which leads to procrastination. But you're both defined in your heart center. Now, one thing he probably gets from you is what you do. You have this pressure for awareness. So your mind is constantly trying to come up with the big insights. You have this complex of the big thinker. Okay? So you feel the urge to go back and rethink it over and over and over again. That's healthy for you. But if he's adopting that behavior pattern from you and thinking it's his own, it's not. He's really not supposed to be up in his head. He needs to lead from his gut, from his instinct, whereas you need to lead yourself through your heart center. It's very rare. It means you speak. Nikki speaks from the core of who she is in response to an invitation. That's why Nikki needs to hear herself speak it aloud freely, no filtering. You don't use your mind to make decisions. Use your mind for your creative breakthroughs that you'll use for your creative purposes, because you have a lot of creativity, like a shit ton. He doesn't. He's not an artistic type like you. He is an engineer and a builder and a worker. Now you, Nikki, needs a good, Nikki needs an afternoon nap. She doesn't need to work. It's best that she's probably not working. Just work on your creative breakthroughs. But when it comes to how you make decisions, I need you to hear it aloud for yourself. Don't use your mind to make decisions. And he shouldn't make his mind to make decisions. He needs to listen to his gut. His gut knows what it wants, like right here and now. You need to just speak it aloud. Do not rehearse what you want to say in advance. Don't rehearse it. Just say it. And yeah, it's nice when you can have people, you have the same thing. It is nice to have people that you can depend upon to speak it out with. Because the more you speak it out, the more clarity you will accrue. The more clarity you'll have on any issue. It's super important that you're staying true to yourself. This is the differentiated science, after all. It's about, I'm unique. I'm built me. There's only one of me. You can truly resonate with that because you have your Uranus, the planet Uranus. It says that you have to be genuine and true to yourself. And not just talk about it, but show it through actions. Consistently stand up for what you believe in, even when it's difficult. That's huge for you. It's where you are ultimately headed in life. You're here to be a role model. And he's here to be a change maker. Or a heretic is what it's called. And what a heretics, they get projected on. So we will have some empathy for him, whatever his name is, because he's got a lot of talent. And he is the person with the solutions. It's really like practical. It's like I got my tool belt and I'm ready to go and work and build systems. And it's a projection that he can solve it. And it's where he's headed in life. But he can't do anything to stop those projections. So if he's getting angry, it's because he needs to find the right environment to be able to take on those projections. Because they'll never stop. Doesn't matter where he goes or who he's with. He shows up. He's that person that we're counting upon to give the solutions and necessary guidance. Whereas you're just here to represent the unique self. You're here to embrace possibilities. It's really creative. You're here to lead by example. Show us all the different paths we can take to get from point A to point B. Bring different directions, bring alternative routes. That's where your light bulb moment goes off. You're not making decisions up there, you're having big, beautiful insights. But you need to take time to develop those insights because you need to be able to articulate it correctly. It's less important for you, for him it's more important about where he's going to present solutions. For you, it's more important of who's going to develop Nikki into the role model that she's here to become. The biggest question that and there is a disconnect because for you, like your community, your relationships are everything. You can't become a role model without your inner circle supporting you. but the relationships mean less for him because he's here to present practical solutions that deal with productivity and rules. Completely different. And again, his aura is about build, 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 go, 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 work, work, work. And your aura is about, I wonder what advice they need. I'd like to be able to give them advice. I'd like to be able to give them guidance. You sense it in the outer vision, right? He's got a lot of fears, a lot of them. So we'll have empathy because remember, he can't do anything to escape those projections. You fear emptiness, not finding the person that fills or the thing that fills your life with meaning and passion and awakens your spirit. Really creative. Absolutely. Totally emotional. Right? And then there's a fear of ignorance too. Right? That you won't find the important answers to those ultimate existential questions that you have, that you will not understand what the truth is. But here you go, you're having one of those breakthrough moments where the light bulbs are going off and you're feeling finally like this is what I've been wanting, this is what I've been needing. Because I don't want to lose inspiration is what your mind says. Please don't allow me to lose inspiration. It's everything for you. Give it time, give it patience. Both of you have these open root centers down here, and that's where patience is cultivated. It means all this pressure to get up and going and move, and for him, limitations. There's nowhere to contain that energy. There's nowhere to put a lid on it. The biggest thing is because you're both open in your spleen centers, it's important for both of you to have good workout routines, to eat healthy. And more importantly is how you eat, under what conditions you eat. And for you, it's about being relaxed. Okay, so when Nikki eats, she should experiment with eating alone, actually. Maybe with someone else, but it's very important that Nikki's relaxed and it's peaceful. If you're eating in a loud bar, restaurant, crowded place, body's not exactly comfortable. Doesn't exactly like digesting under those circumstances. We need to make sure you're nourished. We got a lot of nicks here. We need to make sure your brain is nourished, right? Success. So let's see here. I'm gonna break this out for you nice and simple. Nikki. Okay, you are a projector, Nikki. Right? You are a projector. Projectors are 20% of people, but you're a self-projected projector, and that's like less than 1%. Okay? Very few people in the world have your design. So I could definitely empathize with where you're coming from. God, you have a lot of talent. You have a lot of talent. And enthusiasm. Remember, your enthusiasm and how you empower others, and you understand the traits involved with effective leadership. You know it. You see it. Lead by that. Right? Your Jupiter, it wants you to be enthusiastic. It wants you to develop your skills. And it's the same it's funny, I'm listening to Paul McCartney right now on here, and he carried the same gait that you do. 16, enthusiasm, skills, talent. It's designed to come out and be heard. That creative inspiration, that awareness, that ability to direct people to their true original path. You're here to lead by example. Show us the paths. Okay, so for you, it is a good song. Okay, projector, you are here to be recognized. Like what I just did, I recognized how talented you are. A lot of your different activations, extremely talented, extremely original, extremely different. Spot on advice, great advice. Oh, you have your south nodes in the gate of sexuality. So yeah, I get that too. Okay, you're here to be recognized. By being recognized, you'll be successful. There's nothing that's more important for your body than to feel success. And that's your signature. We want you successful. And to do that, you need to follow your strategy and your authority. Your strategy is to wait for an invitation. Now, this is a very important thing for projectors because they instantaneously recognize when their advice will make an impact, when their advice is needed, when their advice will land, will help somebody. But when it comes without that invitation, it's no bueno, no good. We need you to wait for an invitation before you give advice, guidance. It's how your body is operating in this lifetime. When you get that invitation and then you give the advice and then you're recognized, that's it, baby. That's it. You're on the right course. You're taking it exactly as you should be. Your authority is how you make decisions, and it's self. It's your heart center. It's speak it aloud. Hear yourself. Don't plan it. It's hear yourself as many times as you want to. There was a great Kabbalist who lived in the late 1700s, early 1800s. His name was Rebbe Nachman. He said that the greatest thing anyone can do is speak to God. That's the greatest spiritual practice that one can do. Just literally take a time out by yourself, which is very healthy for you, by the way, and just speak it aloud to the Creator. It's like the most brilliant, wonderful thing you can do, especially for you. It's called hisbodedut. It's personal conversation, which, by the way, personal conversation out loud with the Creator is what prayer is. It is what you're supposed to do. It is part of your design, and you are absolutely in alignment with that because you have spiritual abundance. Your north nodes are pushing for spiritual meaning. It's in that Pisces gate. You must. Now, again, you're very spiritual. He is not. It's always one or the other that's going to take the spiritual leadership role. In this case, it's you, right? So we can't expect him, even though you're both snakes, which means that you both have your Jupiters in Gemini. It's different because you're seeking spiritual abundance and meaning. And he is just trying not to get projected on too bad, to find the right environment where he can institute structures and rules, right? He has to work. You are not here to work. If you are working, that's not good. If you don't have an afternoon nap, that's not good. Because you don't have those energy centers to go about it day in and day out, especially if it's something you don't love doing. Remember, okay, it's huge. It's huge that you're here to just be a conductor, help guide. And by the way, I'm glad you just mentioned sleeping, Nikki, because it's very important that you guys sleep in separate beds. Okay, nothing to do, and at this moment you'd be like, fuck yeah, let's go, separate beds. No, like for a projector, they need to sleep alone. Otherwise, you're sleeping with him and you're getting fueled with his sacral energy and you're amplifying that, not healthy. It has nothing to do with sex. It's just about sleeping. You must sleep in your own aura. You absolutely must. And I'm going to shoot myself in the foot for having said that and probably make an enemy out of your husband. But it is what it is. Okay, Nikki? Wow, we just talked about a lot, but all you have to do is follow your strategy and your authority. Wait for an invitation and then just speak it out loud to the creator. Every time you speak it aloud, just practice that muscle. You just get better and better and better at it, and it's like so much clarity for you. It is what your body needs. It's so what it needs. He's in a whole different house now. Okay, well, fair enough. Happy to help. Happy to help. God bless you.